The Forsyth community has always had a love for Lance Lawrence. The youngest of three brothers, Lance is a sweet, lovable 4-year-old with an infectious smile who loves the movie Inside Out. But on January 11th, he had flu-like symptoms, was vomiting, and seemed to always be tired. His mom, Jill Dana, took him to the hospital in Miles City on January 17th.
The nurse came in and she was like, "We found something on the CT scan that it can't identify. So you're going to be either flying to Billings or Denver tonight." I was on a flight with him to Denver that night, and we've been here ever since.
Lance was admitted to the Children's Hospital. He underwent a battery of tests over the coming days, ultimately learning he had a 2.4 centimeter tumor on his brain, which was later diagnosed as pineoblastoma, a rare aggressive type of cancer.
I think I had prepared myself for the worst, I guess. It still was a shock, but I just knew that my job now was just to take care of him and make sure he was as healthy as I could make him.
On January 25th, Lance started the first of 6 2-week rounds of chemotherapy. Because of the location of the tumor, surgery is not an option. While Lance is fighting like heck in Colorado, his friends and family are fighting back in Montana. A GoFundMe page started on January 18th has raised more than $8,000 for Lance and his family to help mitigate expenses. Members of the Forsyth community have organized other fundraisers, selling wristbands and Love for Lance t-shirts. The Forsyth basketball teams have worn the shirts during warm-ups, and the Lodgegrass teams have donned the shirts too.
Just to let them know that they weren't alone in the fight, and any way we could help, and whatever we could do, we just wanted them to know we're on board.
The schools at Baker, Colstrip, Custer, Ennis, Red Lodge, Roundup, Shepherd, and others have also demonstrated their support in one way or another.
It's kind of like an awesome feeling to be from a small town where everybody knows everybody, because everybody's willing to lend a helping hand. When I think about it, like all of them pretty much have, played a part in, making the tough time a little bit easier on us.
There are likely still tough times ahead, as the coronavirus pandemic has added another challenge to an already difficult situation. Lance's immune system is compromised, and he's already had one scare. His fever spiked to 104 degrees on March 25th, which naturally prompted a COVID-19 test. Fortunately, it came back negative, but the coronavirus fears are now keeping Lance in the hospital.
He does have really bad days. He's just angry, I think, and frustrated because why am I in this hospital bed connected to this IV pole?
Jill and Lance were staying at Brent's Place, a non-profit organization that serves as a home away from home for children receiving treatment. As stay-at-home orders have been implemented across the country, Brent's Place shut its doors to visitors too, meaning Eric, who spent a few weeks in Denver with Lance and Jill before returning to Forsyth to care for Lance's older brothers, can't see his young son during his cancer battle.
We'll FaceTime Lance and Jill and talk to them every night, so it's kind of nice to have that technology to be able to actually see their face and talk to them. It's very difficult to, know I don't have any control over any of it.
Eric is putting his trust in the doctors in Colorado, and Lance's treatments have been going well to this point. A recent MRI showed that the tumor hasn't spread and is shrinking and breaking down. Meanwhile, support keeps flooding in from back home.
Wish we could be there to really cheer him on and really meet him in person, but we just want the family and Lance to know that we're here, no matter what.
We're just so thankful that stress is taken off. There really aren't words for it.
There are actually 3. Love for Lance.